So let's try and recreate some of these plays. Anyway, it looks like they just beat the snot out of them, so it really doesn't matter. They beat the piss out of them. It was a terrible game. So it's a terrible game for the Raiders. So let's just set up what I believe was a slant. It looked like a slant. Let's go look and see. All right, so play now. Chargers were at home, I believe. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I just... Here, let me see. Let me see if I can, like, pick that. Here we go. Monday primetime. Man, the Chargers stomped them. Let's see if we can recreate that beating. Or not. We'll see.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition
All right, let's see.
of the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait,
We'll
what?
see Justin Herbert and the LA
Is it over already?
Chargers taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders
All right, let's
and
see.
the Los Angeles Chargers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special
Kick the ball.
teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
The Raiders getting ready to go to work for the first time, and they're led by their
All right, let's skip this.
in his 8th season now in silver and black, Derek Carr.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Oh, interception.
Bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Nice.
It's off at the 35. The Charger offense ready for their first possession.
I mean, that's essentially what happened in the game. Anyway,
his
so.
second season now out of Oregon.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler.
Oh,
Inside
good
the
play,
20
good
before he's
play.
brought down. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually
Oh, he held on to it.
In this case, we've got a guy
Boo.
who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. To pretty
Oh,
good
get
success.
out of here, bro.
And we see what their game plan
Kick
is for this
rocks.
week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Got the first down.
First down yardage
GG.
he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offensive
All right, let's do it.
That's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum.
And he
Touchdown.
gets it in for a Charger touchdown.
Gotta eat. Gotta eat.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Boom.
Extra
Got the
point
kick.
right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will not be
Nothing doing there.
It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Wow, just kicking cheeks.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way.
I forgot the Chiefs stomped
How do you
all over
rebound
the
from here?
Eagles.
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's able to break through
Got him.
one tackle, but
Nothing.
slowed him down enough
We
that
give
he
him
could only
nothing.
manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Carr gonna throw. And now
Ooh, fumble.
Carr lost it. Fumble.
This is worse than the game itself yesterday.
Chargers.
This is worse.
They were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football.
Thanks,
and
bro.
knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though?
Nope,
so
sure
much
don't.
going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move.
Touchdown.
Fights his way in for a
I don't think the Chargers scored this fast,
touchdown.
but I would assume
Touchdown of the
it was
game,
pretty much this.
4th of the year. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Man, what a beating this is.
Right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
It looks like we had a substitute. Oh, it wasn't fully accurate.
For the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at
he was
the
afraid.
25.
I was very afraid.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
Nothing.
You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum.
Let's
and when
just
they
be
take it
aggressive.
downfield and punch
Like,
it
why
in
not?
on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he will not get
Why are you just standing
away
there?
from pressure here. Carr taken down. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD,
This is about as bad as the game that happened on Monday.
In the
So
wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly,
he's kind of standing there.
sacks are better than
There's something
giving
wrong
up
with
an
my AI.
interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
That was interesting.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their
Yeah, they
first
got
two possessions.
butt
And now it's
kicked.
looking like none on this
They're
one.
destroyed.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Hill on the return.
Oh, I messed that up.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be
My
Charger
bad.
football here as they take over. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims centers.
All right,
The
I kind of
Charger
messed that
drive
up.
about to get going.
Whoops.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within a
Damn.
division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all
Boy.
the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Boy, what a beating.
Austin Eckler doing it again with his 3rd touchdown.
All right, so we're almost at the score that they had that they
And
beat
the
them with.
Chargers are able to
I
strike
think.
quickly to add
I think the
on to
final
their
score was
lead.
like 21-0. I don't actually remember.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want right now.
Oh, it was
they are
28-14, so they did end up
sprinting
scoring. But yeah, we'll see
Now
if
the
we let
try
that
here for
happen.
the point after.
Let's see if we just don't let them score.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
It's not even the
So
second
2
quarter.
plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
But they're not even trying.
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Oh, got him.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The former 3rd-round pick,
Another
Justin
sack.
Jones, bringing the lumber that time. And that is the
Well, he looks
third
angry.
sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated
Ooh.
right now behind center.
Got some positive
A
yardage.
big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first
Ooh, I thought he
down
dropped the ball.
yardage to the 35.
Lamb sauce.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was.
I wonder
and
what
getting
Super
there.
Sim is. Let's check that out.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
All right, let's try that again.
On 2nd down and 4. Carr. And this goes out wide for Drake. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Well, looks
before
like they
going
wanna
out of
score now.
bounds. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a gain of 4. First, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All right, let's try that again.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Man,
You
he's
talk about
kept me
defenders,
over, huh?
specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
Man, they're just like driving down the field now.
And made a really
Supposed to
nice
not let him score.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Ooh.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and
Destruction.
9. Here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Gotta stop letting them score.
And that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Trying to keep him from scoring.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Ooh.
This is going to be incomplete.
Nothing.
So 2 3rd down
Nothing.
conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Oh, I tried.
Carlson able to put this one
I
through.
tried. They
And
scored.
deficit
Lame.
drops now from 21
Got 3
down
points.
to 18. So he's been
Effort
automatic
for
to
that
this
guy
point of
hustling to the
season, and
ball.
he connects on the field goal
GG
there.
to him.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't
Oh, I went
jinx
the
it.
wrong way.
And a tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Still a 24-yard return. That's good.
The
with
Charger
it.
drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the group
Well, he
that
ran
they're
the
in
wrong
at
way.
this stage of the game.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
You might as well keep running the ball down their throats. There's no reason to do anything else.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And some space here. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown LA.
Nice.
Justin Eckler on his way to
What a
historic
touchdown.
performance of 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Oh, stopped again.
Sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Hold on. I could have sworn I turned all the music off. Volume control. Yeah, music should be off. Yeah, okay. All right, we're good then.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it
This is
felt
gonna come
to
out
them,
and be
settling.
aggressive.
They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that.
They just threw that in the ground.
Your defense gets a chance to take a break.
What are you
adjust
throwing
a
at?
little bit, maybe get themselves ready to
Bruh.
get back on the field and
Bruh.
play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. He gets it forward.
Oh, it's a flag on the play?
5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guys out
it's the
wide.
offense.
A lot of times, though, it doesn't get
Not
caught.
me.
You're exactly right because it's away from the play usually. So a lot of it goes undetected. But
And he will not get away from
Look
the
at that
pressure
sack.
here. Carr taken down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
On the option, here's Drake. And he'll get this one up to about
Nothing.
14.
Nothing
It's a
for
gain of
you.
just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Oh man, I was hoping to run it back.
Nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And with a
Touchdown! No.
he is into
We are like destroying them. This is ugly.
What an
getting
exclamation
ugly.
mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation
They were
of
just
your
marching
college
down.
days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, he's not that
Bringing
fast.
them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Chargers to take over. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And give him 6
a good
yards
play.
here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, I think after that,
Boy, they seem
distressed.
distressed.
Maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Well, he's got some breathing room. The 30, 20.
Go time, baby.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Look at that, another touchdown.
66 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room. And
Man, imagine if this
score
game was really like
in the
that.
minute
It'd just
of
be
the
like,
3rd quarter.
I
can
know
we
it
have a
should
mercy,
keep the
please?
focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Let's see if we can score
Extra
100.
point splits the uprights.
There's no way they're
They'll
this bad.
extend this big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner,
Jeez.
you need that one guy who can make a
So
play
we
against
just
all
walked
odds,
the
but
lineman
maybe
all the
can
way back,
ignite things. And I think
punched
that's
him in
what
his
they're
throat
looking
with
for
his
right
own
now.
lineman.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need
funny.
to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Carr now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A pretty good mark there.
I don't know
They
the
needed
score.
14. They got 14 on third down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, now Carr. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's brought to the ground with another first
Oh, that was a
down
terrible
at the
one.
Chargers 35.
And Henry Ruggs was the first wide receiver taken in the draft a year ago, and he absolutely fit the Raiders' profile of speed, speed, speed. Didn't have the immediate impact that they had hoped, just 26 catches. Hoping to up his game in 2021. He makes a nice catch there.
Darren Waller, the
Boy,
intended
he just
receiver. And that'll
he just
bring
did
up
a bad
2nd
job.
down. Throwing now is Carr. Quickly a slant to Renfro. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr. And it's
Oh,
off the mark,
he dropped the ball.
incomplete.
You get
Bruh.
the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And his
Damn.
throw is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. Now Carr. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard
That was bad. I
line
don't want him to
before it's
score,
all
bro.
said and done. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
All right, let's see if we can stop him.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Carr. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jerry Tillery.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere,
Play
bro.
by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs.
Oops.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but still well short here with 4th and goal looming. The kick by Carlson is good.
Oh, did I hit the
And
kicker?
they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Oh, it just kind of went through him.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second.
Ooh, let's go fullback.
Because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now, and he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And past the 35.
Don't forget today's stream is sponsored by EA, the EA Creator Network.
16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And room there to work it inside the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Oops.
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set.
All right, we'll let the clock run down, son.
Continues to move. No better way to close
We'll let it go
out a
those
game
20
than to
seconds.
Tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
All right, we'll wait a little bit.
And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
It's messed up.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That's game.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing.
Why does
to
Gruden
win
look so
and put up
like
the amount
angry?
of points that they did.
Even in the game.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about
Man,
themselves.
that
can
was
they?
a rough,
I mean, what a game
rough
to put up that number
game.
of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball. And
It's
things
essentially
are
what happened in
working
the
and
game
clicking.
on Monday
They think
night
that
as
they can
well.
bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Being in the zone.
So for the Chargers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
Good night. All right. So that's going to be it for me. I'll catch you for another upload. Hopefully, I'm trying to get them done on Sundays at the latest. But, excuse me. No, that's it for me. Catch y'all later. And,